What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jersey Boy and Brooks. Follow me on Facebook at Jersey Boy and Brooks, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jersey Boy and Brooks, so we can chop it up. Real quick, I just want to share a thought. I just gotta say something about these mega preachers out here, man. A lot of people don't know. Clefto Dollar, TD Jakes, and all these mega preachers that's worth millions and millions of dollars, they're scam artists. They're nothing but a bunch of cons. Listen to the name Clefto Dollar. He's a con man. TD Jakes, all these people are nothing but crooks, scamming the community. And not only the fact that they teach miseducation to the community every Sunday with that bullshit ass Christianity, but they also steal from the community. Don't you know black people have the highest unemployment rate in the country? And black people also have the highest level of poverty in the country. And these people that's worth millions and millions of dollars don't do shit but take from the community. You know, I mean, you would think that with all the money that they have, you know, they're so passionate about the so-called word of God, they would use their wealth and they would help build the community, but they don't. You know, and at this point, this is ridiculous how people still continue to go to these churches and feed these people pockets. This is ridiculous, you know, and who could be that ignorant to not see the bullshit? You know, people are just sheep, you know, and sheep has to be controlled. Because this shit is, at this point, is just, I don't understand it, man. Like, me, myself, I won't ever go to a mega church at all. Because this shit is just like, you know, these niggas are nothing but hustlers, man. The black preacher is probably the most dangerous person in the community. He's worse than a drug dealer. He's worse than the gangbangers. He's worse than the cops. That's the biggest threat to black people, the black preacher. And we say this in the conscious community. This is the way I feel. I feel like all preachers, even though some preachers do preach from, you know, at heart, they do have a passion at heart. They do have like some type of genuine, you know, and they do mean well. I know some good preachers out there that is very helpful. You know, they got scholarship programs, stuff like that. Those type of preachers I respect. I can respect a preacher that's actually for the community. You know, I'm not going to just shit on all preachers. Even though I don't believe in what they teach, I'm not, you know, I'm not going to say and just throw all preachers under the bus. You see what I'm saying? And TD Jakes and these motherfuckers have to be called out. You see what I'm saying? And Pastor Jamal Bryant called it out. And another pastor did too. Called out a lot of these mega preachers and shit like that. These people were, how is your net worth, you know, more than $1 million? I mean, excuse me, not $1 million, $150 million. Shit, they got money like that. They got brand like that, man. These people are scamming the community. They're a bunch of cons, all of them. Even some of the local preachers and shit like that, man. Even local preachers making all this money, but you go to the black neighborhood and it ain't shit there. We live in some of the most poorest environments. Just drive through Newark. You can drive to Philly. You can drive through certain parts of Camden, and it look like a hellhole. But I bet you go see some churches. Yo, yeah, you're gonna see some churches. You're going in the most impoverished areas. There's gonna be a whole bunch of churches. And black people, y'all niggas is full of shit. You niggas is full of shit to not see the bullshit. Every single Sunday, you people are feeding these niggas pockets. They don't care. They're not for the so-called word of God. They're not. And people would say to me, and people would actually tell me that you're not supposed to talk about the man of God. Well, therefore, I'm not a Christian, so that rule doesn't apply to me. I could talk about the so-called man of God. I could talk about him because those rules don't apply to me. And that's a bullshit, that's a cop-out because, I mean, how come people don't see the con game that these people are playing? It's a con game, man. And at this point, you know, just even though people choose to give up their money, but where is that money even going? In those people's pockets, even in the local church. That money, because the thing is, churches are actually owned by the government. Each year, the pastor has to go to City Hall and he has to fill out what they call a 501c patent so the church can remain tax exempt. The government run the churches. Churches are taxed on free. Churches don't pay taxes because they're ran by the government. So the government got the power to go in the church and shut that bitch down. And they can. So much for the so-called word of God. I mean, house of God. But that's, here and there, The purpose of the video is just to, these motherfucking mega preachers are ridiculous. Klepto Dollar got a fucking jet. The fuck he need a jet for? And people will make excuses saying, he worked hard. Like, man, these people don't work hard at all. They work easy. They're scamming the community. They're scamming the community. And this nigga said something about, if niggas don't pay their tithes on Sunday, he gonna shoot everybody. It's just, at this point, it's just ridiculous. Me as a person, I just refuse to just, I refuse to just sit in the church, okay? Because at this point, it's just, I don't understand why people have not woken up to see the kind. Klepto Dollar, T.D. Jakes, Joe Austin, any mega preacher that's making millions of dollars off the community and have not done nothing to show for it, but preach the so-called word of God is a crook. And it's just that simple. So if you want to comment, you can comment. Follow me on Facebook at Jersey Boy and Brooks. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jersey Boy and Brooks. I'm out.